Plaintiff Michelle Popularis says the defendant is her sister, and after their mother died, they became estranged. Michelle is suing because she claims her sister has a hope chest that belonged to Michelle's deceased daughter, and she refuses to return it. Defendant Holly Walsh says Michelle's stepdaughter was blind, and she always suspected that Michelle was stealing from her. Holly admits she has the hope chest, but says before she passed, Michelle's stepdaughter made her promise she would never give it to Michelle.
Start with you.
Holly Walsh is my biological sister, who we've had a rocky relationship our whole life.
Why do you think that is?
Well, she has middle child syndrome, I would call it.
What would you all do?
Kinda
Fight,
jealous.
argue about what?
Well, until we were teenagers, we had a pretty decent relationship, I would say. Yeah.
All right, what happened then?
Hormones and boys and teenage things.
All right, go right ahead. You tell me what you want me to know.
Well, in 2010, my mom was diagnosed with terminal cancer. And
At what age?
my mom was 53, 52, 53. She ultimately ended up passing away in 2011.
I'm sorry to hear that. Go ahead.
During this time that my mom was ill, we had a family falling out, I would say. My mom was under some severe depression, and so was I. So I gave my mother some Xanax, about 8 of them, and I didn't expect her to take them all at the same time, but unfortunately she did. My mom was under some severe depression, and so was I. So I gave my mother some Xanax, about 8 of them, and I didn't expect her to take them all at the same time, but unfortunately she did.
Plaintiff Michelle Popularis says the defendant, her sister, has a hope chest that belonged to her deceased daughter, and she's suing because the defendant refuses to return it.
Sorry to hear that.
From there, I feel I was black sheeped or ostracized from my family. Everyone blamed that on me for my mom taking all those pills, which it wasn't my fault. I didn't imagine she would ever swallow all of them at once. But she got out of that, and she come home, and about 4 months later, she passed away. I'm sorry.
Take your time.
As soon as my mom passed, my sister took my mother's rings off of her, not even cold
Your
fingers.
sister Holly.
My sister Holly. Before my mom was even taken to the morgue, she took her possessions off of her body. And then the next morning, she brings a U-Haul to my mother's home where me and my children were living, and decides that she was going to start bulldozing her way in and taking over. Upon doing so, my sister takes things from the garage that doesn't belong to her, one of which was my daughter's hope chest.
Okay, before we get to
You're
that, let
wrong.
me allow her to give some background. Ma'am?
2011, she is correct. My mother did pass. She did sign the paper and make me the head of the estate. I came in to take care
You
of
have
business.
those today?
I do not have those papers on me.
Because you're lying. You know your mother wanted my daughter to have it.
But you also know you signed that paper stating that I was to the
Holly,
head of
I
the
was under
estate.
duress. My daughter had had a
Your
stroke.
brother-
Your mother had just died.
Yes, she had died. You signed the paper making me the head of the state, but your brother signed that making me the head of the state. I came in and took care of business. Yes, your daughter, Casey, was supposed to get the house, but when you convinced her not to pay the taxes, even though she
Holly,
had
you
the
are
money.
lying. Those taxes weren't even due until the next February.
Fall taxes. There are spring taxes, which
Mom died in May. Holly, you didn't even give Casey a week before you started bulldozing your way into everything.
Lies, Michelle. You are lying.
Ma'am, how long after the death were you appointed as personal representative?
My mother died on a Sunday. That following week is when the papers were presented to my sister and my brother. My brother was incarcerated, so he had to
The
sign
following
this.
week. Had you gone in already to
No, I
retrieve
had
any
not.
possessions?
No, I
She
had
had
not.
already closed the bank account, so the check didn't even cash for
Had
the
you,
funeral.
ma'am, had you closed the bank account?
Yes, because she didn't even attend the funeral. She ran right off
But
to
to
the bank.
close it, you had to present documents to
That's a
the
lie.
bank.
No,
showing that-
no, the bank, I didn't.
Was your name on the account?
No, my name was not on the account.
Well, you did have to present them with some
Right,
documents.
and I became,
Okay.
that was the paperwork of
Right.
the
And that's
estate.
why I'm giving
Only
you the
because
credit.
you used your husband's family member.
Okay. Why don't you tell me about the things that she's saying, or anything else you want me to know?
Okay, so when I'm at the house trying to take care of business, take care of my mom's estate, she informed me she spread my mother's ashes out on the front lawn and I could vacuum them up if I wanted to. Did you recall that one?
I certainly did, but I did not throw your mother's ashes in.
No, because later we found out that my grandmother had them. And
Why
my-
did you say you wanted to do that?
Your Honor, like I said.
And here
she
you're in
came-
here crying and acting
no.
like it's a big deal to lose your mother, but then you tell someone you don't care if they vacuum them off the grass.
Only because she was bulldozing her way in
Yeah,
after
but that's
she
not who
knew
you...
my mother's, my mother's wishes.
Well, then denigrate her, not your mother. You denigrated
my
your mother.
mother's wishes were for her daughter to have the house as long as she kept it up. She did not
You didn't even
mow the
give her a
yard.
you didn't even give her a month, Holly.
Michelle, the stuff wasn't final until a year later.
No, it wasn't
Yes,
a year.
2012
daughter was
things were
still
taken care
alive
of.
Then.
All right. What is the lawsuit regarding the Hope Chest?
It's a handcrafted cedar hope chest that my grandfather, my daughter's great-grandfather, gave her as a Christmas present,
When?
2008.
How old was your daughter?
30 when she passed, about 20-something.
Your daughter passed?
Yeah, my daughter passed, yes.
Stepdaughter.
And your mother? When did your daughter pass?
August 13, 2012.
1 year after your mother?
Yes.
Sorry to hear that. So, who has maintained possession since 2012?
Holly Walsh.
Where is it?
At Holly's home
Have you asked for it, and
I'm
if so, how often?
on several occasions. About a week after my daughter passed, we wanted it back because her sister wants it. Unfortunately, Your Honor, Holly said over my dead body
Okay.
that she would give it back.
Lies.
Ma'am, what do you say to the chest?
I received the chest when I was taking Sandy
Received it from where?
Sandy herself. I was taking her to
Lie.
dialysis.
You took that out of Mom's house.
I was taking
Ma'am?
her to dialysis when her boyfriend at the time was not doing it. And she was nowhere around to take her daughter to her dialysis. She was going to 3-4 times a week. I took her there. And when one of these occasions, she asked me to load the chest up in my vehicle.
Who did, the daughter?
Sandy, yes, the stepdaughter. And I put that chest in my vehicle and right along with Sandy, took her to her dialysis, took her home to my residence, unloaded the chest into my house, and as I was doing that, she made me promise that I would not give it to her or her siblings.
Did she say why?
Because all her life, as she was being blind, they were stealing from her.
Did she ever accuse you all of stealing from her?
No, sir.
You've never
My
been
daughter
accused?
was drug addicted, and we showed her tough love at times, and
Yep.
she was couch surfing. Yes, she was.
Was she in recovery at the time she passed?
No, Your Honor, she was still backsliding and using.
Got it.
She made me promise that I would not give it to her or her siblings.
Did she say why?
Because all her life, as she was being blind, they were stealing from her.
Plaintiff Michelle Popularis says the defendant, her sister, has a hope chest that belonged to her deceased daughter, and she's suing because the defendant refuses to return it.
All right, so you say that's what she told you.
She made me promise not to give the chest over, and I will not give it over.
Did she say you could keep it?
Yes. But
so
there
she was giving it to you?
Yes, with the promise of not handing it over to her.
No, there's no promise needed. If a person says this is yours, everything
Yes.
is over. There's nothing else to talk about. So
Right.
when you continue to talk about her making you promise, that throws me off because there was no make you promise necessary if she's giving it to you.
Well,
what do
I
you
don't
got to
believe
promise
she did.
for? Not no,
said
I
that.
promise you I won't.
She never said that to you. She said that to me. She said that
You
to
never
my
said
household.
it to me. You never told me
I
that's
told
why.
you I made a promise.
And you think the reason she didn't want her mother to have it is because her mother had stolen from her?
Her siblings and her mother were stealing from her.
Yeah.
They'd give her $20
She told
to go
you
to-
that?
Yes.
That day, she said,
Yes.
you can have this and don't give it to them because my mother has been stealing from you.
Yes. She stated that her mother and her siblings were stealing from her. She would give them money to go down and get a pack of cigarettes, a $20 bill. She'd be lucky if she got a couple dollars back. And they would try to tell her that that couple dollars was a 5 and a 10 or whatever.
How would she know differently?
She would go to the neighbor. She went to the neighbor and
say what?
This is the money I just received from a pack of cigarettes. Is this the amount I should have? They would laugh at her and tell her, no, that isn't. You've got a couple bucks there out of a $20 bill for a pack of cigarettes.
How did you all get into those conversations?
Just sitting around having a conversation, talking about family and how they were treating her, and it just
How many occasions did she tell you that?
good half dozen times before.
You're looking at him. Come on up, sir.
Yes.
Stand up. State your name.
Hi, my name's Tim Walsh.
Okay, what do you know about this?
I can agree that Sandy came to the house with the chest, and she did have Holly promise that she would not give it up to none of her siblings.
Oh, you were there?
Yes, sir.
Where were you sitting?
I was sitting in the front room with everybody and the kids.
And give me another occasion.
Yes, there was a couple times.
Mention, tell me about it.
When we went to Battle Creek and picked her up to take
What's
her to
that?
when we took her to Battle Creek to take her to her dialysis, we would be sit back chatting about things, and I gave them $20 just the other day to go get me a pack of cigarettes. And
Okay. All you all have is that cigarette example. Any other examples?
well, that was the
Any
only
other-
one that she
I
talked
know.
about.
Any other examples? You say it happened all the time.
don't
Remember?
know.
You say it happened all the time. Give me another example other than the cigarettes. I see you can't. Right. I know you can't. All right. I don't believe them. I believe the chest was given to your daughter, and I don't believe she gave it to you. I believe you, and as her mother, it would go to you. As such, I'll grant you the $5,000 since they won't
chest
grant
isn't
you
even-
the chest. Control yourself, please.
I'm trying.
Have a good day. Judgment for the plaintiff.
Thank you.
Have a nice life, Holly.
I don't want nothing to do with you. You're a lying thief.
Plaintiff Michael Stewart says while living with the defendant, he abused drugs, and Michael has video of him admitting to being high on pain pills. Michael suing his former roommate for rent, an eviction fee, and court costs. Defendant Jerry Houston says Michael is a habitual liar who once told Jerry that his father was part owner of Coca-Cola. Jerry is countersuing Michael for a rent refund and emotional distress.
Start with you.
Okay, Your Honor. Living with Jerry was a movie. We always had fun. He, does some drugs, cocaine, smokes marijuana.
How do you
and
know?
I have a video that I brought for you to take a look at.
You videotaped the man, your
Yes.
roommate?
No. I have
using drugs?
I have a video of him admitting to being on a Percocet.
Oh, to admitting to being on Percocet.
Yes, sir.
Where you get that video from?
From my phone. I recorded it for him.
Oh, with his permission?
Yes.
Okay. Why you do that?
With my permission.
That's what I'm saying. Did you get his permission to record him?
Yes, sir. We used to do videos quite often. We would go out and hang out.
I have no
He was-
recollection of that.
And he got on the video and admitted to using narcotics.
Yes, sir.
I want to see this.
Roll the
now.
tape.
We
Me
gonna-
too.
Pardon?
Roll it.
Why do I have to deal with this?
I'm handicapped.
How many drugs have you taken? you look ahead.
Bitch, I'm on a Percocet. Let's go.
You knew you were being recorded. Come on. Just like the rest of y'all silly young people. Recording yourselves doing illegal things, and then when it comes out, you want to be mad and say, I didn't tell them to do it. You clearly knew that, sir. You were looking back, smiling, posing for the camera.
Plaintiff Michael Stewart says the defendant was his roommate, and while living together, the defendant abused Percocet and cocaine.
Go ahead, sir. What else you want me to know? I know he does Percocet, but everything else, if he wants to deny it, fine. Go ahead.
Living with him was just fun. Knowing him, he's a little...
What were you using?
I just smoke marijuana.
You just heard that the judge is all right with that. So he picked that one. Yeah, well, he ain't gonna have no problem with marijuana.
We all gotta do something.
Just don't tell him you're an alcoholic, a crackhead, or on heroin. Then he don't deal with it. He don't like those three addictions.
Yeah.
All right, sir, go right ahead.
There's been times where I've had garments on that I've seen him wearing as of yesterday.
Let's see him.
Yes.
As of yesterday?
As of yesterday, Your Honor. Wearing my jacket.
With your permission?
No, it was taken without my permission. That was yesterday.
All right, go ahead.
However, I do have another image of a garment that I've purchased that he didn't ask for my permission with, along with wearing a wig that I had as well.
All right, he's a prankster.
Right.
And likes to wear clothes that he can't afford. We understand that. All right, I can get that. Well, you wearing his stuff?
Who's to say that that's his, Your Honor?
Is it?
No,
Whose is it?
my own. You can purchase the same thing from the same retailer and have the same exact thing.
And how long did you all stay together, live together? Mm-hmm.
End of May, June, July.
Okay.
Well, he was gone half of July. So really, we were roommates maybe like a month and a half.
When did he get his things?
He got his things September 1st.
Okay, well, that would be his tendency. All right, so you give me some background.
Michael is a habitual liar. When I first met him, he told me that his father owned 33% of Coca-Cola. However, if that were the case, you'd be wearing an undershirt today.
What does that mean?
Clearly, you don't have money for one. I don't know what it is, but you know, or you would have a car, he'd be in here, Oprah,
That's
everybody.
Right. Now, you might have a point there.
Listen,
Everybody
if
walk
I
out
own
with a
33% of Coca-Cola, I'm not even worrying about a Tommy Hilfiger sweater or shirt.
Your father owned a third of Coca-Cola?
Can't tone his
He
hair.
was one of the
does?
first-
He said he
You
does.
did my hair. You did
What
it.
kind you want?
So this is your work.
What do you want?
Like,
Escalade.
thank you,
Outfit.
next.
Escalade?
Yeah.
Like, I have a car, you're riding on
Escalade. Why mess around? Give me a Lamborghini. Why mess around, man?
He wouldn't be standing in front of a Honda.
What were you standing in front of? An Uber? A corner? You was trying to
that's
pay rent. That's
perfectly
what you
fine.
He's like, hold on, he's like most super rich people. They play their wealth down. They drive regular cars. It's the folks it's the new money people that like to buy expensive items and show them off. That means you got new money. Old money, you don't want people to know what you got.
Yeah, no. So that's just a little
So
background.
he's old money.
But
He's 33% of
My
coke.
dad drives a Camry.
Thank you.
So,
And Warren Buffett, he drives a Cadillac, a regular Cadillac. He drives himself around, and he stays in Omaha, Nebraska, and never moved out.
Okay.
while you're in an Uber on MARTA. Public.
So your dad is
that's fine.
Buffett.
Push to start.
Your dad is like Buffett.
And that's
Yeah.
fine, but
Okay,
this
his
is all
dad is like Buffett.
But you
Heard him.
you can Google everyone who has shares in Coca-Cola, and I don't think anyone had the last name
He's got
Stewart.
it under a different name.
Oh, must.
You don't want people to know.
Gotcha.
Go ahead,
So,
sir.
anyway,
what
Michael's
was it
been-
like you all as roommates?
Right. So, as roommates, Michael was fine. I mean, no issues ever really occurred other than the fact that he doesn't really clean up after himself and all that, you know. True tea on him is that, you know, he's a liar. He spends all of his money on alcohol being 20 years old. So,
Oh,
you
you
know.
just smoked weed.
Duh.
You're alcoholic?
No, I'm not, sir.
And you
If were
shouldn't
to
smoke weed if you're not 21. You're not 21?
No.
Well, it's not even legal in Georgia. Neither are Percocets that aren't
Well,
prescribed to you.
it will probably be legal there in the future as it is in most states now. I project in 10 years they're all going to be recreational, all 50 states. And so my point is for 21 and over, just like drinking, it's treated just like alcohol. So don't you drink or smoke until you're 21. All right, so go ahead and spill the tea. You got more tea. All right.
Plaintiff Michael Stewart says the defendant was his roommate, and while living together, the defendant abused Percocet and cocaine.
What you suing him for?
I'm suing him for $1,402. That includes August's rent of $822, $320 eviction fee from our leasing office, and $200.
Tell me what happened.
So we got a letter in the mail from, we got an email together from the leasing office that I paid online. And for some reason, the payment didn't go through.
Insufficient funds. There we go.
Okay.
There's no way your card don't go through if you have the money, ever. I've never heard of that.
But when you have a
Coca-Cola, doctor, Coca-Cola.
Apparently.
No, when you have a block on your account, when my first payment, because I told him there was fraudulent transactions on my card. We had a leftover balance from July. So when they rolled down to August, I didn't know about it until they sent us that letter. I went to go drop off a portion of August's rent, and I was going to come back around and pay it again because we had 3 days. Now, any normal person doesn't have all their money in just one place, right?
If your dad on Coca-Cola, you do.
No, if his dad on Coca-Cola, he got several
Listen, he would've
trusts
owned the
all
complex.
around the world. He has money hid over in Swiss bank accounts, in the Cayman Islands. Offshore, all kind of accounts. No, it's not in one place. You're right. Nobody keep all that money in one place.
Right.
You probably got some under your mattress. You look under the mattress, you wouldn't be here. You probably got plenty of money stuffed under the mattress. He done told you they don't keep it all in one place. Go ahead,
under the
sir.
wigs.
Oh, stop counting his money. Hate people to count folks' money. You want to count your billions. Go ahead.
So I had my portion of July ready, and I had August ready to pay. I'm reaching out to him several times. She told us that we had until the end of the day to pay it before they filed for an eviction. He just got fired from his job. So I was like, do you have your money? Do you have it? And I have my evidence right here to show of me texting him.
Okay. And 822 is his portion, and what is the eviction fee for?
So he didn't, I wasn't gonna pay that. I felt as if that you're
His
an adult.
share. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you should pay your share. So he hasn't been home for about a month. I'm like hitting him up, hey, are you gonna pay? Where are you at? Where are you at? He never responded back to me. The leasing office filed for an eviction, which is $320, and then I was able to satisfy that entire balance before our court date that he didn't appear for.
Okay, let's see it. You have the judgment that assessed the amount that was paid or to be paid.
Plaintiff Michael Stewart says the defendant was his roommate, and while living together, the defendant abused Percocet and cocaine.
And what do you say to this, sir?
Well, I'm gonna start off by saying, in July, we could, first of all, let's start off by saying I did lose my job at the end of August. However, at the end of August was my last time getting paid the full check that I had received from my job at the time. So with that money, I went to go pay the rent in August, my half of the rent. However, the leasing office told me that they wouldn't accept my half of the rent because there was a past due balance in July, which he had yet to pay because apparently the bank was holding his funds from Switzerland, from Ireland, from New Orleans, everywhere. They were holding all his money. Bailiff, I have evidence here.
Let's see it, please. Go ahead.
So we'll use these two.
All right, thanks.
And as you can see there on the notice, it says that July was paid, in fact, and they weren't able to accept August because there was a past due balance. So I'm trying to figure out what money was paid ever.
You haven't paid a court-ordered judgment. That's where we're at now, plain and simple.
He didn't have it.
I mean, I don't, what do you mean the
Why
court-ordered
didn't you show it to him?
He has text messages. He never responded back. If you look at those messages I sent you about the money, he never responded back to it.
Okay.
I didn't respond back because Michael didn't have the money until the day of.
But no, you should have told him about the judgment.
He did.
Did
He
you
knew
tell
about
him
it.
about the judgment in any of these texts?
Yes, Your Honor. I sent him text messages of the judgment.
He said we have an eviction.
Okay, got it.
Judgment.
I don't know, I guess I don't understand.
Judgment is when you know a judgment.
Okay, this is it.
So what's T? Are you coming back today? What is
it
this?
doesn't have the full, that's the,
Screenshot.
that's right there
Yeah.
to Houston.
He has it right here. Balance due letter. He sent to you. Or this is the balance due. This isn't a judgment.
This is what I have too.
But you did provide you with a judgment? We'll talk later. Safe travels. He did provide you with a judgment, sir. I'm looking right at it. You got copies of it. So you owe half of it because you were roommates. What's your counterclaim for?
I paid for July, my half for July, because I indeed paid.
What
and
else?
when I woke up this morning, he didn't pay.
But you stayed there.
So,
you paid for where you stayed.
I paid. You're right.
So what
Exactly.
else?
With that being said, he never paid his half of July, nor did he pay August. So basically, all this falls on him.
No, it
And
doesn't.
that-
It falls on two people. You see the judgment. That's why you want a refund
Yes.
for the months that you stayed there.
Well,
You want money back for the time that you lived there.
right, because
Bye. Have a good day. Judgment for the plaintiff. Your claim dismissed.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I mean, I really don't have anything to say to someone that's just grimy and sleazy.
I don't need it. I just want my money back. Like, that's it.